This week, we're going to be unboxing and adding to the collection the Transport Trooper from the Mandalorian. Welcome to Mando Collectibles. So here is this week's figure, and this is of course TMS 030. This is the Transport Trooper from the Mandalorian. Now originally I ordered this from Sideshow. They emailed me last week telling me there was going to be a delay, so I cancelled and then ordered it straight away from Toys Buying Agent, and it's just literally turned up 10 minutes ago, and I got a hell of a lot better deal, and even the shipping was free, so much better overall. I'm glad I did what I did. So regardless of that, he's here, and I'm very, very happy to be unboxing this figure and adding him to the Mandalorian collection. So let's take a look at the front, and of course, this is the Transport Trooper from the Mandalorian, and as I say, he looks very familiar to the Assault Tank Commander. Very menacing trooper look there. Down below, we have got, of course, the usual band with all the information on, and of course, the Transport Trooper there in an action pose. On the side, the band just follows around with the relevant information. On the back, as per usual, all the relevant information and warnings, ifs, whats, whys and whats, as per usual. And then finally, at the beginning of the opposite side, we have a really nice looking pose there for the Transport Trooper himself. But overall, very happy to have this guy ready to unbox and add to the collection. So there he is. That's the box. So what we'll do, as per usual, we'll take off the lid, and then we'll take a look at the backing card, the inlay card inside, and then we'll get this figure out, check out his accessories, and of course the figure, pose him up, and then add him to the collection. And here is the inlay card for the figure itself, and I've got to admit, a pretty decent picture and a great pose. And this just gives you the indication on how beat up and battle worn this uniform he's wearing is, because it looks absolutely outstanding. Some great detail on this figure, and very much looking forward to getting this guy out and getting him posed up and into the collection. So there's just a quick look at the inlay card. Another amazing picture, as per usual. Always love to probably frame some of these eventually, but I'll probably never get around to it because I've got too many pictures on the wall as it is already. But regardless, absolutely awesome picture. So let's get the accessories out, and then we'll check out the figure straight out of the box. So here is all the accessories that comes with the Transport Trooper, and as you can see, it's pretty sparse. Not a lot with this trooper, but he's just a standard trooper after all. So regardless, we'll just take a look at the stand first, and this is a pretty standard stand. Nice metallic base there, and of course you've got the nameplate with, of course, the Transport Trooper on the front. Then we have 4 extra hands that we get with the trooper, and there's obviously 2 fisted hands and 2 trigger fingers. And then finally, we've got the standard blaster, and as again, it's pretty detailed. Some scratches on there, like you can see, it's had a bit of action, but very detailed, of course, as per usual. But that's it. Very standard, very straightforward, but still okay-ish accessories for what you get. But regardless, let's now move on and get the figure out and take a look at the figure straight out of the box. So here is the Transport Trooper straight out of the box pose, and a pretty impressive figure with some nice little details on it. So let's move in closely. Firstly, taking a look at the helmet, of course, and this helmet is a fantastic design. Really love this helmet. Very reminiscent, of course, to the Assault Tank Commander helmet. Like the armor colour, this is like a green, like metal colour. Very, very nice colour. And the armor really is kind of, it reminds me of the Mud Trooper in a sense. It kind of looks similar, but obviously not the same. But overall, loving the battle damage on the front of the armor there, and of course on the top of the head you get a lot of battle damage, so you got some really great detail in the paintwork on this. But loving, obviously, of course, the armour. And then, of course, you've got all the detail with his pack on his back. Really, really quite nice. You've got his holster for the gun. And then you've got his band on the side. So it gives you, obviously, the regiment that he's in. But overall, very, very happy with this figure. It looks menacing as always. But moving down to his boots, I do like the boot design. You do have this like top section here, and then the strap on for the front of the boot, and then the shiny effect on the bottom. Really, really some nice, great detail there on the armour for the boots. Really do like that. Now, I don't think these are split cut. I may be right. I think they are, but there ain't going to be much bending in the actual shoes that I'm going to do anyway. But regardless of that, really, really like the overall design of this figure and the colour, and just all the great little detail that I say, the battle action on it's really, really cool. So there he is. That's the Transport Trooper. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be waiting to get the Pedro Pascal head sculpt from the next release of The Mandalorian to stick straight on this figure. But me, I'm just going to keep it as it is, because I'm going to be giving with a classic pose for that Mandalorian where he's holding Grogu. But that's far into the future, unfortunately. But regardless of that, another fantastic trooper added to the collection. So let's get this guy posed up and added into the Mandalorian collection with the other troopers. And here is the final pose that I'm going to give the Transport Trooper. Really do like this pose. Pretty simple, basic, but it does what it says on the tin, and it shows you that this guy is a menacing trooper. And I really do like the design and overall look of this trooper. Really does look, and he's a fantastic looking trooper, and very happy to add this guy to the collection. So there he is, fully posed up. Let's get this guy in with the troopers and see how he looks. And there he is in the collection next to the Assault Tank Commander. And this guy looks pretty awesome. Really do like this trooper, and another fantastic addition added to the collection. So they're coming on quite well. Really liking the trooper collection there. I've got another one next week. He's here, but I'm going to wait and save him till next week. So there we go. There is the newest edition, guys. That is the Transport Trooper from The Mandalorian. And there we have it, another awesome figure added to my Mandalorian collection. And that one being, of course, the Transport Trooper from The Mandalorian. Very happy to add him to the collection at last. Absolutely love his dark armour, the menacing look. He's got some really great battle damage detail on the actual armour itself. Simplistic trooper, not much in terms of course, accessories, but it is what it is. But he looks fantastic and complements the Assault Tank Commander very, very well. So really happy at last to add him to the collection. So there we have it, guys. Another awesome figure in the Mandalorian collection. Another trooper is here already. I had him last week, but because he turned up this morning, he had to be shown first. So another trooper next week, and then maybe a Boba Fett the week after. So until then, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Please do leave a comment. Please do leave a thumbs up. And as per usual, if you like the content and you want to see future content, please do subscribe. But remember, only if you want to. I'll catch you in the next video.